Hi, this is Christine Kaalo from Girl Traveler. Today's question comes from Renee. She asks, have you ever gotten into a situation where someone with bad intentions tried to befriend you? If so, what did you do to get out of it? Almost every country has their set of scams. A common scam I've noticed a lot are the unofficial guides. It's basically someone who's trying to make a little extra money off of taking tourists around and showing them different sites. There was an old grandma lady in Japan. She's old, and how much crime goes on in Japan? There was a guy in India. He was dressed like a holy man. In Morocco, I was lost in a maze of streets, and a man dressed as a policeman showed up. Then there was a sunset boat cruise on the Ganges River in Varanasi. The driver took me to the burning ghat and pushed me off. It was supposed to be off limits to foreigners. It was part of the scam. In most cases, you want to think that these people have honest and good intentions. It doesn't always work like that. Scam artists can come in all shapes and sizes, including senior citizens and children. Many travelers experience travel scams somewhere along the line. You get burned once or twice, then you get to learn how to read people a little better. First of all, you'll probably feel in your gut that something's not right. And when you feel something's not right, then this will be your brain in emergency and panic mode. Now, in emergency situations, a lot of us tend to think really quickly, and that's just kind of like a natural instinct. My mind goes into like overdrive. All of a sudden, I have genius ideas. Whatever shyness I feel goes away. It's all about survival, and once you get into that survival mode, you lose a lot of inhibition. As a woman, there's a tendency for many of us to be polite and not hurt someone's feelings. Most scam artists tend to be very persistent. If you're the type of person that can't say no, practice it in the mirror. Over and over again. No. 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 Never give a maybe. Always be firm. Maybe I'll take your tour like another day. Maybe I'll buy this tomorrow. Give a maybe, that's just kind of like an open door. Someone who really wants something from you will pursue that and keep pushing, pushing, pushing. As pushy as they are, you have to push back in a very firm way. No ifs, no maybes, just no. And mean it. With scam artists or people who want something from you, you just have to be very direct and honest. Look, I'm an unemployed traveler. I don't have any money, so I really can't afford to give you anything. I have only a certain amount of time that I'm going to be here. I have a whole list of things that I want to see. And to be honest, you're going to hold me back. That was probably a little too honest, but at the same time, she was very pushy. Once you become aware of the scam and the fact that you're in it, then you have to think on your toes of how to get out of it. It was a little scary because I'm a woman going into a shop in which there's only men, and supposedly this is a police officer, but you know, along the way you realize that you're being scammed, that this person is not who they say they are. I knew the first thing I had to do was get myself out of that situation, out of a closed space, out of a place in which no one would hear me scream or be able to see me. And once I did that, find someone safe to lead me out of the place. And thank you very much for your time. Here's your money. Thank you. Bye. And I walked away. Tried to pursue me, and I said, you know what? Please, I'm done. As soon as I got away from him, I beelined it to the first woman in a burqa to ask for help. Because women in burqas seem safe to me. After one or two, you kind of start developing this certain kind of instinct, I think, about people. If you do get into a scam, extract yourself as soon as possible. Be firm. Your no shouldn't sound like a yes. Never go into dark or secluded areas where people can't see you or can't hear you scream. If you get into those areas, excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Think of an excuse. Whatever excuse you can possibly make. Get out. Scan the environment to see who else is out there that could possibly help you. As a woman, I generally tend to look for other women to ask for help from. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, then give me a thumbs up or a like. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And also, I'm kind of curious to see if any of you have gotten into any travel scams. If so, how did you get out of it, and what would you recommend? Leave them down in the comment section below. Until then, travel safe, smart, and fun.